Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Recently leaving the promotion, a four-time WWE champion joined AU. A wrestling veteran claimed the 35-year-old star fell short of his maximum capability in the Stanford based on business thanks to Triple H. Ricochet. Almost 6 years working for WWE and carry many titles include the Intercontinental United States titles, yet he was never as among the best things the organization produces. Stars he left lately from the firm with Stanford headquartered after his contract expired and joined. He first appeared in Tony Khan's production throughout all of London on August 25th while handling Ricochet movement to AU on the Behind the Turnbuckle podcast. Veteran wrestler Jonathan Coachman claims Triple H was among the causes of why the Great Flyer never rose to the top. WWE Excel, the former temporary Raw general manager, claimed that the game isn't dedicated follower of Ricochet wrestling style. I think part of the reason he neglected to make it in the WWE to reach the levels many believe Tommy's, since when you have Triple H the head man and Triple H was always his style always reflected storytelling. It was always matched the ones you truly sell. The hair and everything else not. Ricochet's style is a top performance following a high spot following another high spot, and I think for at least Triple H he is the end-all be-all. Just finds objectionable style on a big superstar. Mentioning 907 to 938, Ricochet discussed his choice to part from WWE for. Ricochet made his AU debut and then tackled his choice to quit the Stanford-founded business to participate in Tony. In an interview, Khan's advancement in Sports Illustrated, the 35-year-old said leaving involved a significant choice. WWE after 6 years in a promotion, remembering the fantastic memories he left behind. But he noted out he wasn't against change in life, supported his choice of signature with the Jacksonville. Depending on the business, it was absolutely a major choice, but truthfully yes and no. Clearly yes, it was difficult since its location I visited 6 years ago. I have seen I acquired some truly excellent contacts, some buddies, and some decent memories there, hence it was really difficult. But concurrently it wasn't at the same moment. Since I am someone that has always shifted, I've always worked so that things I was excited about, he replied. Ricochet also mentioned feeling Ours Goods was enjoyable and desired to be. Partly of it would be fascinating to see whether the high flyer will locate more success with Tony Khan's promotion, especially considering his wrestling technique. Loved by the president. Professional wrestling is a field of activity that is cutthroat company where the most outstanding talent are generally those able to negotiate the troubled waters of backstage politics as deftly as they handle the ring. One of the most unexpected revelations yet recently out of WWE is the said to be Triple H. One of the most powerful figures from the company's past are the explanation for a particular four-time WWE champion never peaked. Possibilities this experienced veteran has witnessed all did not restrain when he exposed the behind-the-scenes chores that apparently resulted in the champion's depart from AU. The early ascent of the champion, once hailed as champion in issue, she was the course of events regarding WWE. He arrived on the scene with a combination of technological expertise, charm, and special capacity for relating to his first title victory came from a moment of triumph, the result of years of dedication, loyalty. As he stood in the ring, belt in hand, the sky seemed to be the limit. He rapidly compiled 3 more WWE Championship victories, each victory extend even more so securing his reputation as among the best stars in the business that the adores found appealing in. He started to frequent WWE's largest shows, but over the years, something started to slow him down. His stalled stories lost less relevance. Convincing, and shortly, he was no more the primary attraction for the main event. Once upon a time, he had been the revelation of the veteran, the experienced person who has been a feature of the wrestling business for decades. Lately opened up regarding what he thinks produced the advocate fall in line with him. Triple H has always had a vision for WWE, hence the guilt fully rests at his feet. Veteran started, and should you not fit into that vision, made no difference how gifted you were, how overwise you were with the supporters, or the number of trophies you had won. You would be kept back. The seasoned speaker then went on to discuss. Champion was never among Triple H's guys. While the champion was regarded with reverence, he lacked the for his in-ring work. Correct look or approach Triple H uses. Preferred he was not a muscular bound powerhouse similar to the guys Triple H enjoys. The veteran clarified, and then he, not eager to participate in the political game. Triple H finds great enjoyment on the champion's dissatisfaction as time passed. The champion developed ever more steadily. Annoyed, he knew he had more to contribute. Therefore, he might represent the company's face. Given the opportunity, if, however, every time he presented a concept or advised a fresh path for his character, it was shot down from Triple L, would constantly find a justification. The experienced veteran claimed he would argue the timing wasn't correct, or that the threads of narrative were already established, or they should have concentrated on someone otherwise. Right now, the champion observed his fellow colleagues, many of which he felt were less deserving, and received chances he missed that he could have, started to sense himself as being purposefully kept back. That even how hard he worked or how much the supporters paid helped him, he would never be let to realize his best potential. The last straw of the breaking point emerged during a creative gathering, including the champion put out a plot he thought fit would improve his character as well as also get great reviews for. Firm was bold, different from whatever WWE had done in the times, and the champion felt it would be game changer. But Triple H wrote off the idea nearly right away. Based on experience, Triple H's observations didn't even trouble to listen to the champion out fully. He just cut him off and stated it wasn't going to fit the veteran. To the champion's attempted argumentative behavior, Triple H wasn't having it, though. He was already thinking through his options. That meeting turned out as the last straw for the champion. He understood that as long as Triple H in control would never be ability to reach his degree of accomplishment he thought he was competent of, and hence he decided to depart with difficulty. WW, the path to AU, the wrestling universe, startled when the champion declared he was quitting WWE. AU fans were astonished to find one of the top stars of the company were hopping ship. Yet for those who knew the champion, in personally terms, it wasn't surprise. AU allowed him the liberty to be, he said. The veteran said, they never try to enable him fit into a preconception. They allow innovative contribution. They appreciated his views, and they accorded with him the dignity he deserved. Since one joined AU, the champion has flourished and been involved in some of the most well-known brands in the business, stories and matches, and his enthusiasm thus for the company has been re-energized. Supporters have seen, many have remarked that he seems